Hey, Lifeline, this month we are beginning our prayer challenge for the year, the Pray a Day Challenge that begins in February, continues all year long. Now, many of you signed up to pray for one day every month for the entire year. And I wanted to just shoot a quick little video here because you may be wondering, when your day comes, what are you supposed to do? What's that supposed to look like? So let me give you just a few tips and some instructions to make the most when your day comes this month. Okay, so the very first thing that I want to encourage you to do, of course, is to get your wristband. And on the day that is your day to pray, put that wristband on. Put it someplace where you're going to see it. I got mine on today. Today's my day, and so I'm praying all day long. And it lays out our DNA. And the 7 prayer things that we're going to be praying for this year are all related to the 3 points of our spiritual DNA. So it'll be a great way for you to remember. It's just a simple little tool. If you come from a different faith background, this is the closest thing that we have to a rosary beads. So there'll be something for you to remember and be reminded all the time. Now, if you're a rebel and you're like, I ain't wearing that thing, I ain't gonna do it, it doesn't match with my shoes, it doesn't match with my clothes, I won't get it over I can't get it, put it someplace where you're gonna see it, put it in your pocket, hang it up where you're gonna see it on that day, just as a reminder. And that's one thing that you can do. Now, the other thing that you're going to want to have, another tool, is you're going to want to have the list of the 7 things that we're praying for. We handed them out on Sunday. They'll be available all the time on a Sunday morning. But you can also go to our website, and it'll be posted there. You can download it. It's already on our Facebook page, on our Facebook group, and we'll make it available there. But we encourage you to save it onto your phone. Put it on into Notes, put it into Evernote, a place where you can access it quickly, where it's not just, in case it's not with you all the time. I know your phone's going to be with you all the time. So then you want to decide when are you going to pray. Here's what we're asking, is at the very least that you pray a couple times during the day. Maybe in the morning, maybe in the evening. It might be during your meal times. It might be throughout the day. You decide, but I want to encourage you to at least carve out a little bit of specific time, just even a couple minutes in the morning or in the evening, and to pray throughout the day as you're prompted. Now, we don't operate by guilting people into things. We don't operate by arm twisting and making people feel guilty. That's not ever our intent. But I will say this. I want to unapologetically hope that you feel on your day, you feel the burden of this, that you feel the weight of this, because you very well may be the only person assigned to pray on your particular day, and you think, oh my gosh, I'm the only one praying for Lifeline today. It's my responsibility. And I kind of want you to feel that. I think that's a good thing for us to feel, because the other side of that coin that I want you to feel is I want you to feel the peace that comes when you release that and you give it and you depend on God. And you say, God, there's an awful lot of big things that we're praying for, big mountains that we're praying to overcome, and I just want to lay them at your feet. And there's a great exchange that takes place there. So I want to encourage you to feel that weight of that burden just a little bit. And in fact, as you do, one of the things I want to ask you to do is to share your experience. Maybe you're somebody that journals. Maybe you've been journaling. You journal your thoughts and what you're feeling and what you're experiencing and what you're hearing and what you're seeing happen around you, how you're seeing God move. But share that with the people in your family. Share that with your small group. Share that with us at church. Maybe send me an email. Let us know what you're experiencing, because I think that's how we're all going to learn this and go through this together, because I believe that God is going to show up and He is going to speak to us and He is going to lead us and He is going to want us to experience new things, and we'll get the richness of that when we all experience that together. So I want to hear about your experience, okay? Now, there are oftentimes 6 different times, in fact, 31 days in a month, and we only asked for 30 volunteers. So there are some months where there will be a day when we don't have anyone in particular praying. What we're going to do on those days is something special. And I don't know what that is. We've got some ideas about what that might be. It might be that if it falls on a Sunday, we might have a special Sunday focus on that. If it falls on a Saturday, we might have a a prayer walk that we do together. It falls in the week. It may be something that we do a prayer vigil together in some way. So we may do a Facebook Live. We maybe do an email exchange or some kind of interactive experience that way. But the last thing I want to say to you is thank you. Thank you for taking this journey with us. Thank you for taking this burden on to say, God, we're believing and we're trusting for big things in 2019. And we can't do it on our own. We can only do it with you. In fact, that's that great quote by St. Augustine, who said, pray as though, I'm looking at it right here, I got it on my screen, pray as though everything depended on God, but work as though everything depended on us. That's that synergy. That's that relationship that we have. That's the miracle of prayer. So thank you for taking this journey with us. I believe that together, when we see God move, we're going to see how he's preparing us individually and collectively to be a catalyst for transforming the spiritual landscape of our community. So thanks for joining in on this with us. I look forward to hearing and seeing and sharing what God's doing in our midst together.